Do you think heartbreak is connected to trauma, childhood trauma?
It can be and it cannot be.
Okay, how so? Tell me.
It can be.
In your...
Okay, sure. My
your opinion.
observation.
Your observation.
It can just not be associated with any kind of childhood trauma. You could just, you love somebody, they break your heart, has nothing to do with anything from your past.
What about your parents breaking your heart in some way? Let's say, you really want something and you ask your parents for it and they're like, no. And that's kind of like
that's how it can be.
So for me, it's like when I get triggered now, because I am so much more mature and more cognizant of what's happening around me, more spiritually aligned, I tap back to when I was a kid. I always go back to when I was a child. Gotcha. Every single time I get triggered by something, I think back to, okay, what happened when I was this tall that made me react the way the way I want to react now? Like, what's this feeling like? I had this conversation I'll share with you. Just off sidebar, I had this thing where I'm spoiled. My dad spoiled me. I'm not a brat. I'm not a brat. Let me just put that plain and clear. I'm not a brat. But I'm spoiled because there's a big difference. A brat is, I want what I want and I want it now. And if I don't get what I want, I am going to burn this fuck down.
So I'm spoiled.
That's a brat.
I'm spoiled. What's that?
No. But I didn't say it like that. I said I'm spoiled.
You're right. I was kind of...
Soft life. So I spoil myself.
Soft life.
Yeah, soft life.
Ooh,
I spoil myself in the sense where whatever, I work hard. So I am going to give back to myself in a way, and I'm gonna keep myself at a certain level. What?
That's not what spoiled means.
That is what spoiled means. I spoil myself. Anyways, you're not gonna come shift up my little definition.
Go on.
Okay?
Go on.
But there was this thing where I want what I want when I want it. And it wasn't until I understood that there's nothing wrong with that, because that's spoiled. Wanting what you want when you want it, and wanting it now.
Right.
However, when you take it from an emotional place, that's where the brat comes in. Because you're taking it from an emotional place. So from an emotional place now, I want what I want when I want it, and I want it now. And if I don't get it now, then I'm gonna burn down the whole place. And I'm gonna be rude, I'm gonna be disrespectful, I'm gonna tell you about your mother, I'm gonna tell you if you don't chat to me, I'm gonna probably thump you, like things like that. I think that's where the brat comes in.
Right, facts.
But when you shift your perspective and you think, but there's nothing wrong with wanting what you want when you want it, and even wanting it now. But coming back to reality and realizing that you can't get it right now, but you can get it some other time. I think that's what changes the whole dynamic of, but it's close, you're right. Being spoiled and being a brat. Being a spoiled brat.
Yeah, being a brat, I think is just nasty.
It's just nasty, man, and it's rude.